You may not realize it, but every day you are spending money on small things that over time add up. And in general, you do not need these things at all. In today's video, we're going to be going over the top 5 things that are taking money out of your bank account. What's up, boys and girls, and welcome back to yet another banger. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Brandon Nichols, and I post content focused on upgrading your life as a teenager. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications, not only to help me out as a small creator, but also because you won't miss out on any of the free daily game that I drop. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we go over the 5 things, these are only 5 things that you shouldn't be wasting your money on if you can't either afford them or they aren't allowing you to bring home consistent profits. Alright, purchase number 1 that lots of people waste money on are subscription services. Subscription services are like Netflix, Spotify Premium, and other subscriptions that basically charge you every month, every week. Some even charge every year. These are basically things that charge you every so often at a rate. The reason that these are big money wasters is because some people will get a free trial, then they forget that they even got that free trial, and then they get charged for that streaming service, and if they're not checking their finances, they're not going to notice that. As well, if you just have a bunch of subscriptions and you keep on getting these free trials and forgetting, they're obviously going to add up and could potentially do a lot of harm to yourself financially. So overall, if you are going to put any money into subscriptions, make sure you keep track of when you maybe got a free trial and when that's going to end. Purchase number 2 goes to buying designer clothes. If you want to go buy a pair of Jordans as a teenager, but if you were to go buy those pair of Jordans, you'd have half of the money that's in your bank account taken away, or you would just be down to like 50 bucks. Don't buy them. These small luxuries feel good to indulge in because, if you really do like the clothing, then I understand completely about buying designer clothes. I had a real big problem with that because I did enjoy the clothing. However, if you are buying them because of other people and how other people will view you, if you're just buying them so other people see you as, someone who has a lot of money, even when you spent $300 on it and now you only have $10 in your bank account, there's no reason to buy other things for other people. If you truly do like designer clothing, I recommend that you build your income up to where you can purchase these items comfortably and at a budget that works for you. So you're not spending more than half of your bank account on one item and repeating that whenever you get enough money to buy another. Purchase number 3 that is a big money waster for a lot of people is eating out and just going out to eat. Going out to eat is probably one of the biggest money wasters for American citizens, as the price of gas and the price to go out to eat has increased. I'm not saying going out to eat every once in a while is going to harm you financially, but if you're doing it pretty periodically, if you're doing it like 3 times a week, that's a pretty excessive amount, and you're probably spending a decent bit of money on gas and just to eat the food itself. Instead, try to eat from home and just save a lot of money that way. And if you do want to go out to eat, make it maybe 1 time a week, or even less than that, maybe 1 time every 2 weeks. But just find somewhere that fits in your budget. If you can comfortably go out to eat every single day, then this does not apply to you. But I'm assuming a lot of you do not have this lifestyle where you can just go out to eat every single day. All right, purchase number 4 goes to anything that you have bought as an impulse purchase. Impulse purchases happen very often, and they happen every single day. These are basically purchases that you buy in the moment because you may have seen something you like, and maybe they're marketing it as a one-time deal, so you want to go buy it off an impulse. This goes for anything online. If you see something online that you really like, it's really not that hard to buy it because you're simply just clicking a couple of buttons, and then 2-3 days later, that thing is arriving at your doorstep. Something lots of financially independent people do to stop themselves from making these impulse purchases. They basically just wait to buy something. Maybe it's 24 hours or 48 hours if it's something that they want, because then that gives them time to think, do I really want this, or did I just want it in the moment? And that's a good indicator. If they didn't want it, but now they just want it in the moment, then they shouldn't buy it at all. Purchase number 5 goes to anything that gives you short-term entertainment. Short-term entertainment is like just scrolling through TikTok for at least like 2 hours a day, watching YouTube, just doing anything that gives you that entertainment, that really doesn't benefit you in any way possible. Now, most of these directly don't take any money out of your account, but they do take out time, like I said, which is probably your greatest asset that you have. Most people who indulge in these activities cannot just do it for like 30 minutes a day. They find themselves doing it for at least 2 hours a day, especially on TikTok. That is literally a suction. Like, it literally just sucks you in, and you can't find yourself escaping until, well, 2 hours later when you were going to get some stuff done. That's how these things are actually harmful to you. Not only is this unhealthy, but it's also taking away time that you could be spending bonding with other people, just getting yourself in a better position, both financially and just any other way that, you know, you could be spending time upgrading your life instead of playing video games, instead of doing stuff like that. Short-term entertainment is probably one of the most destructive things that ever been introduced to young men and women in today's world. I fell victim to it, and I'm still trying to get out because it's a trap. It really is a trap, so make sure that you just notice this. Just notice how everyone's connected in this digital world, and maybe it's time for you to just step out of the box and see, well, what's really going on. All right, guys, that wraps it up. This was a very, very brief video, but if you guys did like the video, make sure to leave a like and then comment what you'd like to see next or any questions you may have for me. I'm trying to build a community of high-value teenagers that constantly work on building not only themselves up, but the people around them. So if that sounds like something that you would like to be a part of, make sure to subscribe and just show some love to this channel so you don't only join the community, but you also just help the community grow. Alright guys, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.